Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar, and welcome back to another live stream. Happy Monday. It is time for another H3 waiting room. Today's the big day, the big subathon that they do yearly where Ethan gets plastered. What'll happen? Will he sing more karaoke with the Kleins? Will he fall face first on the floor? Probably both. We'll have to wait and see. Very exciting stuff indeed. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in all. But yeah, so we do have some fun things to look at, including some Instagram posts, some Reddit posts, a new video that I want to check out. But then I also want to take a look back on last year's 2025 member drive, just to see what happened there and see what they have to live up to. So, should be a good stream. Some subathon hype. Yes, it is St. Patrick's Day Eve, the biggest drinking night of the year. And I actually do have a poll ready to go, a fun poll for you. Don't even need somebody to tell me to put up a fun poll. I got this ready today. How drunk do you get for St. Patrick's Day? Do you stay sober? Do you do a drink or two? Do you get a mild buzz? Or do you get drunk? You know, I feel like this is the progression. You say you're going to stay sober for the St. Patrick's Day. You're like, I'm not going to do it again. You know what? I'll have a drink or two. That'll be fine. I'm starting to get a mild buzz. That's all right. I can handle a mild buzz. And then you're plastered, shit-faced on the corner. What are you supposed to do then? But yes, how drunk do you get on St. Patrick's Day? Let's get it started with that poll. And then I'll tell you anyways. Damn it! I should have just posted it immediately before you had the opportunity. But we have a few Instagram posts to start with, so I want to get started with that. Honestly, I have quite a few music posts. Tomorrow we're not doing a music stream, but I wanted to show these here. But the first one isn't a music stream. The first one isn't a music video. It is actually a message to all the pirates out there and to all the pirate enjoyers. Just a little reminder. This is from Captain Silverwolf. As a fellow captain, I feel the vibe. I can feel the aura emanating off this man. Let's hear him out.
Been lied to by the establishment for years.
I have? Tell me more, Captain Silverwolf.
Do you really believe pirates were all the bloodthirsty savages that history made us out to be?
Well, I think it's a complicated story there, you know what I mean? I think that, in general, pirates are probably bred from a circumstance, no? But then, the crimes that they do on top of that are still bad, you know? And obviously there's the difference between the pirates that stole from the rich versus the pirates that, landed ashore and did a bit of pillaging. But don't act like both didn't exist. That's the history of humanity. It's beautiful and cruel. But continue, Captain Silverwolf. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Stealing, plundering, pillaging poor and innocent people? Or rather, did we go about as free men?
Imagine a baby pirate. Do you think they're born with a peg leg? Ooh, getting born with a hook seems like it could be an issue.
Thumbing our nose in the face of authority.
Picking your nose at people? It's a good one. That doesn't get done that much anymore. Someone's talking some shit to you, you just start picking your nose in front of them. What are they gonna do? I really do think that's kind of like it's an alpha move if you really think about it. You just start picking your nose, they're like, oh, that's disgusting, and you just don't say anything. You just keep picking your nose. Try it out.
Stealing from wealthy merchants who were insured for their voyages. The merchants and governments legally exploited labor from the poor through forced indentured servitude. And
yeah, that's wrong. That's bad too. Don't get me wrong.
Press
Is it a saying? History knows no heroes. Is that a thing? I feel like it's a fair thing to say.
Gangs, thus making fortunes off the backs of slaves and the poor they pressed into service. You've been lied to by the establishment.
Thank you for the insight, Captain Silverwolf. And where there are pirates, there are clowns. I'm sorry for the jump scare to anyone that has a clown phobia. This is Bartholomew the Clown. Bartholomew the Clown.
Can't you feel it?
I don't want to.
Can't you feel it, my friends? The barrier between the human world and the clown world.
It's grown thin. The veil has started breaking, oh no.
It becomes thinner and thinner with each passing day. Yes, it got thin once before in 2016, and this thing, they
Oh no, that explains it.
come on a cycle, and right now it's the thinnest it's ever been. You can feel it. Something in the world isn't right. Something in the world isn't normal. And yet, you look around and you just go, la-da-da, and you go to your office and you look around.
Yeah, this guy sounds more like a real pirate. Honestly, he looks like he could be a pirate too. He's just wearing some makeup. But yeah, I'm pretty sure some pirates wore makeup, right?
But it's slowly becoming clown world more and more. Every day. And yet, when are you going to do it? When are you going to shed your normal?
Yeah, see, some sailors may have used black eyeliner-like substances to protect their eyes from the sun's glare. It's clown practices. Oh my god. The crossover, I'm telling you.
Human skin and reveal your true clown face to the world.
Someone's gonna see this video and start having an episode. They're gonna start peeling the skin off of their face. This isn't a good idea.
It's clown world already. It's time for you to live in it like you're supposed to.
Imagine instead of that, instead of the sad reality of someone having a mental episode, instead, a more fun idea. Somebody sees this and gets really depressed and goes into the bathroom and starts putting on clown makeup. Oh, I guess I have to submit to Clown World. The clown overlords. I wonder if in this universe the clown elites still eat babies. Something to think about. You know, when you think about the the concept of the multiverse, you know, string theory and existing with the multiple universes overlapping each other and such, whatever, it really makes you think, did we get the shit end of the stick? Possibly. We could have lived in Clown World. That's where we could have started. But they had the killer clowns too. But I guess those are just serial killers in our world. I don't know. Do you have anything else to say? Are you down to clown? Who isn't down to clown every once in a while? It's a dying art form.
Can't you feel it?
You know what? I'm feeling it, Bartholomew. And so I need to start training. Training to... I'm sorry, I read this comment that actually... that's terrible, but Jesus. This is some training for... I don't know what. I'm assuming this is meant to relieve back pain in some way. But I can only imagine it creating more back pain. This one with the weight is hilarious. This one where he's just literally just bouncing a weight on his back. You know, he might be getting a good bend at the hips though. I notice he's fully hanging. You know, he's relieving some of the pressure by pulling himself up with his arms. This guy's upside down by his feet. I'm least surprised by this one. This one I've seen before. This one right here, behind the weighted machine. I mean, it's not even a machine. The weighted device. It looks like a makeshift iron lung. Like, I don't know what this one's supposed to do at all. This looks like the armband that you use for to check your blood pressure. I wonder what they're actually doing with this. Like, I'm actually trying to think of what it's doing, because obviously it's like, yeah, this one's to help with maybe the shoulders and lower back. I don't know. This one's to like decompress the spine or something, and the same thing with the guy hanging from his head. It's like supposed to decompress the neck, I'd assume. But what is this one supposed to do? Oh, okay, it's pulling his legs. That one's just holding his torso in place. These are just torture devices. They're torture devices set to the lowest setting. Where's my stoned as fuck option 4 to poll? That's a separate poll, sorry. I'll get that one started soon. I guess that's considered Cali sober, so I guess you can click the sober one. I wonder if this could make me taller than 4'12", 4'11". 5 foot? There you go. You'll get there. You just need to literally hang from your neck. I need to see the beginning one again. He's dangling. He's not just hanging. He doesn't have the core strength to like keep himself still. So he's just dangling back and forth. I think this might quite literally be the contraption that Ethan had to help his posture. Like, it almost looks like the exact same thing, doesn't it? Maybe this is why it wasn't working. This is what he was supposed to do. If he would have been doing this instead, his posture would be fixed by now. Maybe they'll try it again today. That should be one of the goals, the member goals. I liked sober because I'm Cali sober, though I think I have Guinness in my fridge. I'm telling you, that's the path. It's always, you go, I'm going to stay sober. How could one drink hurt? I'm going to get a little plastered. We'll see where we get. We'll see where we go. But moving on from the torture devices, we have some music. This is a slow jam for all the glitchy lovers out there. A new piece in progress dropping soon. In the meantime, check out flower emoji, pedal tones flower emoji on Bandcamp. You got it. Penicillin, what is this? Penicillina 1. You got it. Isn't it daytime for y'all? Right now it is 10:17. Is it time for me to get drunk? I finished my script for the video I'm working on. I was literally up till 3 a.m. last night, and I got up at 7? I got up at, 7 this morning. I went to bed at 3:36. I remember looking at the time and going, oh my god. And then I went and laid down, and then I woke up at 7. And now I'm here, but I think it might be, I might need to get drunk in a little bit. I don't know if I'll do it on stream, but I might need it for today. But I also kind of want us to start recording, so I don't know if I can get drunk. We'll see. Let's listen to some more tunes. This is Telemore Music. I saw somebody say in the comments... Yeah, right here. At H3 Podcast, new content. And yes, I would have to agree. This song is called Crazy King. Listen to the full band track on your favorite music platform. So check out Crazy King by Telemore Music. So let's hear it.
Sitting on your golden throne, crazy king, you got a heart of stone, crazy king. Oh man, you're crazy, you're a crazy king, yes you are.
You're not hearing him. You're not hearing him. Open your ears, close your eyes, sit back, relax. Are you a crazy king? Maybe you're a crazy queen, or another type of, just a crazy monarch. But let's hear it one more time.
Crazy king, sitting on your golden throne, crazy king, you got a heart of stone, crazy king. Oh man, you're crazy, you're a crazy king, yes you are.
Oh, you. And she had something to say about the Crazy Kings. This is Brenda Cummings, and this is Boom Ding a Ding. This is a Boom Ding a Ding Dong by Brenda Cummings. Wait, I think this is the beginning. I just had to make sure.
The world has gone crazy. A boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a boom ding dong. I live on a funny kind of street with funny looking critters with funny looking feet, big and little with toes and claws, some wear shoes and some wear paws. A boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a boom ding dong. My dog took a cow for a walk in the mud. The cow didn't like it, so she chewed her cud. Moo moo moo, a woof woof woof. Dogs have paws and cows have hoofs. A boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding dong. The mice in my house ate all the cats, and all the spiders wear funny hats. Meow meow meow, squeak squeak squeak. I never heard a spider speak. Have you? A boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a boom ding dong. There's a circus on my head with clowns and goats jumping on a bed. Jump jump jump, hop hop hop. When will this song stop?
I forgot how long it was, honestly.
Boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a boom ding a ding dong, boom ding a ding a ding a boom ding dong. One more time. A boom ding a ding a
Ding a ding dong, boom, ding a ding a ding a boom, ding a ding dong, boom, ding a ding a ding a boom, ding a ding dong, boom, ding a ding a boom.
Ding dong.
Beautiful stuff, Brenda, as always. Keep up the good work. We love to see it. We love to hear it. I like her a lot. She seems like a really sweet lady, but I bet you she'd curse you the fuck out on the freeway. She seems like that type of lady. She seems like a no-nonsense kind of lady, you know? I like the vibe. But shout out. Yeah, see, I've perfectly curated my algorithm. It has both... it has insane videos of, like, people falling from the top of the four-story building. And then, like, just standing up and being like, no, I'm good, it's okay. And it's not AI. Like, I'm talking about real videos. But then also mixed with stuff like this. You know, it's like I get the best of both worlds. I get some, you know, some good music. I get some good animations. I get some good, some funny videos. I get some real crazy stuff. Trust me, there's some stuff on my likes that I can't always share. But I always share what's best. So this is the rap of Trey. My name's Trey Fisher. I am great. This video took all day to make. I can tell, Feast Studios.
My name's Trey Fisher, I am great. I'm not afraid to go and state my mind to say what I believe. If you make me mad, then I will leave. Cause I don't have time to listen to your whining and your wishing. I'm focusing on my own self. It's time for me to go and help others when they're struggling. Problems that they're juggling. We can all be the helping hand and be the one to make a stand.
My name is Ethan and I play games like Fallout, Minecraft, and GTA. If you mess with me, then you are lame. I'll just laugh and walk away. I like to eat food and get so high. If you attack, then I'll win the fight. Cause I'm Ethan, I'm an awesome guy. Let's let Andy have some rap lines.
My name is Andy and I am smart. I make inventions that are sharp. Butler Bot is my invention. I have a strong dedication. I create with initiation. Let's all make some cool creations. My name is Andy and I will make inventions that are so damn great.
Shout out Trey, Ethan, and Andy. They're living up to the hype. Close enough. Welcome back, Bloodhound Gang. I concur. I wonder if everything they do is music. Is it all music?
Hey Mordecai, do you want to go to the movies? We can't go to the movies now. We'll get fired.
I want to hang out.
Yo, it's the crossover of a lifetime. Yo. That's great.
With someone today. Hey Patrick, want to hang out?
I'm busy, SpongeBob.
Oh well, I'll just play with myself.
That's what she said.
Hey Jake,
Okay, it's just going through different shows.
what do you want to do today? Let's go on an adventure.
Hey, SpongeBob, wanna hang out?
I have to go to work.
What do you want?
I thought he was gonna go. The things I do for love. it did. Courage talked a bit in Courage the Cowardly Dog, right? I remember he said that. That was his famous line.
To spread evil. Ah!
Yeah, I know that would have pissed Alex off. Watching Alex the Fiction would have been watching that, liking the regular show aspect, liking the Mordecai and Rigby bit. As soon as SpongeBob came on screen, he would have been like deadpan. He would have turned off the stream at that point. He was actually in the stream. He left as soon as he saw SpongeBob.
Hey Bender, we have to deliver a package. I don't feel like it. We have to deliver the package to the bar on Mars. You didn't tell me we were going to a bar. Good grief. I forgot.
Junior Bepp is screaming, those are not the right colors. They are, most of them are just a little bit off, and I think it's just because they eyeballed it, you know what I mean? They didn't actually pull from the original color palette. And that's a little bit of a faux pas. Am I using that right? Yeah, social blunder. Embarrassing mistake. Make sure to look up words after you use them. Oh, I guess this is the hero of our story.
This is how I make the music for my videos. I use a software called Cakewalk, and there's a plugin.
Cakewalk, yeah, is the band lab. It's like the application version of Band Lab. It's actually not the worst, but there are even better free MIDI softwares, free DAWs. Oh, this one now. Now this one. Ooh. Everybody wants to be a winner. Shout out. Shout out to all of the winners out there. And shout out to all of the losers, because one day you can be a winner too. It's all just a matter of time.
Everybody wants to be a winner. Everybody wants a perfect singer. Everybody wants to eat for dinner. Everybody wants to be the singer in the band. Follow me. I'm a good guy to follow. Yeah, yeah. I got the zingers. I'm a winner. And you can't stop me, because I'm right about it all. And if you don't agree, good night.
By Dynamote. That's Dynamote Music. Looks like he's got some pretty good stuff on here. For a second, I thought this was I thought Ian Slater and Dan Swerdlove did a fusion. It's a big cat.
Dream news. I dreamt of David Lynch. He was sitting across from me at a table. There was an array of beans on the table. He eyed the beans, and I was touching the beans, and they made a little clicking sound.
I saw somebody be like, I want to see if I can find it. Oh, damn it. Someone was just like, rip David Lynch, your movies fucking sucked, or something like that. And I was just like, god damn. Because I mean, to each their own on your preferences of movies, but it was just like the phrasing of it was so crazy.
And he went, oh, good beans. I'm going to have to grow some of those beans. And I think I said, yeah. And then he said, I'm making nachos tonight. Dream news. Good night. Good night. Good night.
R.I.P. David Lynch. I hope you're up there flicking the bean. Ooh, another great band. This is the Elijah Stoll Band. Elijah Stoll Band. From Long Beach, California. They're a Long Beach, California rock band. For booking, just message us here or on TikTok, or you can email me if you want. It's just the the first, it's just first name, last name, Gmail. Oh, it's just Elijah Stoll email at Gmail. I feel like you could have just written it out in shorter and less characters than it took to do this, but okay. Who am I? I'm not the creative mastermind here. I'm just the idiot showcasing it. So here you go. Here's a little something. Big ups, big ups. Infinity sign. I'm cleaning while listening, and I feel like I'm back at the mental hospital hearing all of this. I'm sorry. Sometimes that's how my ramblings feel, but... And I'm sure that mixed with all of the incoherent Instagram videos isn't helping. But, you know, R.I.P. David Lynch. I know that the mental hospitals were a sad sight after David Lynch's passing. Who's DMing me? I'm probably being sent something. Let me see. What I need to do... Yes, it's a YouTube link. Oh, here.
I'm gonna shake this.
It's a recommendation. Here, let me see.
I'm gonna shake the soda and give it to Wabi. All right, that should be enough. Do it more. Again. Do it again, Tommy. Do it again.
All right, that's enough.
Okay, here I go. Man, I sure am thirsty. I would like a little soda. Oh, hey, Wabi, I got you the soda. Wow, thanks. Man, you're such a great friend. Yeah. Boy, am I thirsty.
Soda pop.
That was pretty good. The video I'm working on right now is about specifically adult animation, and one of the things that I've always been a fan of is like rough outlines and stuff. I think one of the better examples of that is like home movies or Dr. Katz, or what's that other one called? What's the Dick and Paula's Celebrity Special? That's it. That was the other one I was trying to think of. But yes, I like that squiggle vision type look. I also like ever since watching Smiling Friends, I think it was specifically Smiling Friends that did it. It made me realize just like, not that it's easy, but it showed me that like how possible it is to do like a heavy multimedia production. And so I really do like when people do like rotoscope in the middle of different animations or use like different stylings and stuff. Because I liked it as a kid watching things like Chowder or The Misadventures of Flapjack, The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. I think that's the full title. And like obviously there was some of that and like Ed, and Eddie and things like that as well. But yes. Anyways, just a quick little animation talk as we get out of the animation section. But we continue with the music for a second with Elijah Stoll Band. They make 2 versions of each song that they post on Instagram, and each one is like a sped up version of the other. And honestly, I really like their sped up versions of their songs. Ahoy, Captain, how does the left earlobe feel today? So, I'm going to give you both. When I feel it, feel soft. You know, I pierced my ears by myself when I was a kid, and I can't feel any like hard spots, so that's a good sign. But then in general, fine. Not too warm or anything. I keep getting distracted. That was such a like nothing to get distracted by too. Elijah Stoll Band, take it away.
I went rollerblading with Johnny.
We met at the rink, he told me he's getting kicked out. That fucking stinks. He asked me how the hell you slow down with these stupid things. I said just drag your foot behind you and bend at the knee. I keep going in circles, I love going in circles. I keep going in circles, I love going in circles.
Taking notes. Soft, not too warm, DIY scar. Oh no. The voodoo doll will be perfect. Why is Keem on the guitar though? It does kind of look like Keemstar a little bit. It's Keemstar and Dan started a band. It's only Dan just because he's bald with a beard. That's it. It's the only similarity. I'm sorry. Throw this one into the Reddit AI and see if the bot thinks that this guy looks like Dan. It's possible. Need more of a close-up on him.
I went to the power plant to hang out where the turtles are. The water's warm and green on top. But soon our salty friends will have to find another place to call their home. They're changing how the turbine cools itself with briny water. Maybe we'll fire downstream to make a perfect turtle recipe.
Yes, I was like, there's one more I want to look at. I think it's... I've considered piercing my ears, but I don't know if I'd want to do that since you can't go back. I mean, they'll heal up if you like really don't like it. You just got to take them out super quick. They'll close up. I mean, are they? Is it noticeable years later? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. See. I don't think so. Both sides. Oh, took that picture too high. See, when I was a kid, though, I was just stupid. Definitely, even if you're gonna do it by yourself, if you're gonna do home piercings, get the right kind of piercing materials. I pierced my ears as a kid with a tack in school. And then by the end of the day, I was like, I think I've told this story on stream before. I don't have an earring to keep in, so I just took it out. I just took the tack out and just left it. I don't even know if my parents noticed, honestly. I think my hair was longer at the time. But I was just kind of like, I don't have a back that I can put on a tack, and I don't have an earring that I could put in, like, to substitute it, so I just took it out. And then I took that stupidity into my, late teens. I think I was like 17. Maybe I was 18. Maybe I just turned 18. But I wanted to get a septum piercing. And so my fiance, who was my girlfriend at the time, I had her pierce my nose. But I was like, I again, buy the right type of needles. I didn't have the right type of needle. And I used a sewing needle. And it was like a thick sewing needle. It was like a big, thick sewing needle. And we did it twice. We pierced my septum twice. It was very bad. And it, or sorry, we did it twice with the sewing needle. It didn't work. And so we got I got the needle through. But then obviously it's like, how am I going to get the ring through now that the needle's through? Like, impossible. And so we got a real regular needle, like an actual piercing needle, and then did my nose piercing at home again for a third time. So I don't, and then I took it out probably like 2 or 3 years ago at this point, and I haven't put it in since. And I feel like it's probably closed up, and I need to get it re-pierced again, and that ain't happening. It just ain't happening. That's just not it. Sewing needle is so cursed. Yeah. It was a no-go. Yeah, please go to a professional. This story makes my skin crawl. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's looking back on it, I'm like, it was just stupid. Like, it takes so little to just research how to do it properly. And then when we got the proper needles and stuff, it was actually pretty easy. Like, it still hurt, obviously. Like, we should have probably gone and gotten it done by a professional. But I actually knew somebody at the time who did piercings, and I wouldn't have trusted them to do my piercings. Not that they're a bad piercer, I just don't trust them as a person. But, you know, that's that. My cousin used to use a numbing cream called Anal Ease to numb her piercing areas. I wonder what that's for. Interesting. Am I the only one whose piercings never closed? It's probably something. I guess it depends on your skin type, maybe. Because, yeah, I think it would have to mean that they're just fully healed. Because, like I'm saying, the earring one I've taken out. The septum one, I think, was just small enough where the hole's so tight that I would have to re-pierce it. I don't think that it's, like, healed closed. Definitely not. But I think there's always, like, mild shrinkage. But as ears grow and stuff too, I imagine it's probably different person to person. But people have been doing the deep dive on this whole boy throb issue. And people are saying the case of boy throb has been solved. This 5-year-old video of Nathan Fielder, this 5-year-old video of Nathan Fielder shows him talking about creating a TikTok boy band. Honestly, seeing this made me realize how long TikTok's been a thing. And I was looking back on like the history, you know, Vine and Musical.ly. And by comparison, those were so short-lived. Kind of wild to think, because I remember when TikTok was the new thing, when it was like, oh, everybody's on TikTok now, and I was just like, another one? They're doing it again? But it was here to stay. Interesting. But let's see this. I hope this one doesn't get me claimed. This is from Nathan Fielder. This is directly from his YouTube channel. You better not claim me. Nathan, if you claim me, ooh, I'll be very upset.
He's always talking about revenue streams.
As a producer, you really have to diversify the talent you're working with, because you can't ever be sure who's going to make it big. So
my dad was a tattoo artist professionally, and doing piercings was part of the job. So thank goodness I had a pro in my life. Otherwise, I would have reached for that anal ease to pierce my own ears. Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of anal ease to get that ear piercing done. Never look past it, you know?
Along with John, I started working with a variety of young artists to develop their voices and help them produce content. Nico, Tykeem, Jacob, and Zach have really mainstream appeal. They're young, they can dance, I've offered my house up rent-free, so they don't have to worry about money, bills, any of that, and they can just focus 24/7 on making content.
And this, I guess, just didn't work out, you know?
We need in this house.
You know, and that's the thing, is it's a process, right? 5 years ago, these aren't boys anymore. These are guys. These are just some guys. You needed some young, bright faces. Because it's not always just about the band. The boy band has to be bred from an era. And again, it has to be formulaic. He only had 3 boys here. Or maybe there are 4? Is this which one's the 4th boy band member that we're not seeing here? There's 3 here. It looks like him, and him. Who's this guy? Is that their choreographer, maybe?
Variety of young artists.
Maybe this is just another boy band member? Interesting. The case grows deeper. Case closed. Case reopened? What does it all mean? You case the close. You close the case preemptively. You just kind of go, this is done. Who cares? This is all done now. Other people were saying this was evidence of this as well, though. Nathan confirmed. Born just in time to ride the plane with the pilot who flew the Miracle over the Mojave. And they showed him in this outfit. And then they showed the guy with the guy covering his face. And I will say the outfits are similar. But I imagine there's probably like maybe like 100 million people in the US that have this exact outfit. I would probably take a guess, maybe 75 million. I'll put it somewhere around there that have this exact outfit, exactly like this. But it is possible. Honestly, I honestly feel like this plays against the theory because I feel like their builds are almost different, but maybe it could be a focal length phenomenon. I will say, though, they look so happy. They look so content. I forget what his name is, this guy. I remember in his original videos, he always looked so depressed. Now look at him. You get it, whatever your name is. Journey on. The shoes are different. I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, they also look a bit different. I'd need to see the insides. I'd need to see more of the, like, inside of the shoe, but they do appear to be different. You see, New Balance usually have a bit of a wider toe base. This is some other kind of trainer. I don't know what. They could be off-brand, perhaps. And also, I'd need to know how tall this guy is. Because unless this guy's really tall, Nathan Fielder's 5'10", which I feel like would at least be like more of a mid-range with somebody in like in general height. So unless this guy's really tall, I don't know. Get one of those people that does height analysis on TikTok. That's what I need to see. They'll be like, well, as you can see, this pair of glasses here is actually the Oakley 2005 pair. When I use this pair of Oakleys, I can determine based on their length the full height of using the pixel count. I can define the height of this man. Then using angles and trajectory, we can uncover the truth. Is this Nathan Fielder? 666 comments. We gotta get off of this. What is that? Oh my god.
You
You've got mail.
From the devil. Okay, crazy. Crazy stuff. That was just something I saw briefly, and I wanted to talk about it. Maybe I need to do a deep dive. But people are just... Honestly, I find it interesting that people are able to do, like, such quick work of making, like piecing these theories together. Because, I don't know, going back 5 years and finding this video about How To with John Wilson, Anatomy of a Boy Band or something. Who knows? I don't know if it's boy band. Here, let me see real quick, actually. I'll take a look. Yeah, Anatomy of a Scene. Is that it? Yes, Anatomy of a Scene. I feel like that might get me claimed at some point. Damn it. No. Oh. Now I'm really gonna need a drink. I feel like this might get claimed. That was a little creepy. He's chasing the boys around. I don't like this, Nathan. Look at him. He's chasing this young boy around.
Nathan has this routine of coming to me when we're supposed to be asleep.
The Nathan Fielder documentary is coming soon. He took these boys and then he threw them to the curb. Now he's on Boy Throb.
And, just talking about his problems and crying, kind of, just venting.
You know. Like a real family member. See, Nathan and Nathan For You and all of the Nathan Fielder stuff is obviously a very high production, so this is clearly just a joke, but good stuff as always. Keep chasing them boys, Nathan. Keep at it. We have to bring the animation back for Alex. I got you. One sec. Alex, we had something that we saw that we needed to share with you. We needed your opinion on it. No one say anything. Okay. Alex the Fiction. Are you a regular show fan? Yes or no? Anybody a regular show? Connoisseur?
Mordecai, do you want to go to the movies? We can't go to the movies now. We'll get fired. I want to hang out with someone today. Hey, Patrick, want to hang out?
I'm busy, SpongeBob.
Oh well, I'll just play with myself.
Oh, that's what she said.
Got him. How'd you feel about that one? I bet that was like a jump scare for you. Who doesn't love Regular Show? Regular Show's a classic. My ex-boyfriend dressed up as this character for 4 years straight. I hate this show with every ounce of my being. For Halloween. I should clarify that part. Wait, which one? Are you talking about Regular Show or are you talking about Finn from Adventure Time? Because I know I paused on that. Because I feel like either one of those, it's like you could do it once. Like, honestly, like doing it once, a Mordecai and Rigby costume, a costume as a couple's costume, or not Mordecai and Rigby, a Mordecai and Margaret costume as like a couple's costume can kind of work. They always just do a humanoid version though. I want an actual bird. Turn into birds. But yeah, I feel like that could work as a costume. But if you're just going around as Mordecai, that's a little much. No, no, no. No, no, no. JG Quintel would even tell you to stop. His asshole friend would wear the other character and I'd have to drive them around. No. I gotta be honest though. That is some shit Mordecai and Rigby would do. It's fucking terrible. Oh, and I could totally see how that would make you resent the show. Because the show is funny in like an ironic sense. Like there's certain aspects of the show are only funny if you view them ironically. But if you've seen the worst type of that type of like, if you've seen that that type of character personify come to life through somebody, yeah, that's a no-go. They loved it too much. No, 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 no. Oh, sorry. It's just started up immediately. But this is David. I should have played this with the other music. But what can't David do? I don't think there's anything David can't do. Go do it, David. I was trying to think of like some way to incorporate Do and David together, but I couldn't think of it. Doovid? David Dobrik? Okay, let's get it though. Come on, tickle those strings for me.
I wonder what's gone wrong. I can't help it, I wonder what's gone wrong. And I dreamed I was flying.
It does look exactly like David, doesn't it? David. This is Doovid. No, at a first glance, I actually got like, maybe it's the glasses. I need to see. Did someone say who it is? Damn it, got my ass. Without the name, I'm just like, it's just David. I think if you gave David a guitar, though, he could. See, right here, I think is where it's pretty clear. When will I stop being gullible? I don't know. Is it still written on the ceiling? Sorry. Sorry, poor timing. I'll take a bonk for that one. Yes, Doovid. And then some news about AB. AB has been going at it. I have to say, you know, we've mocked Hassan for the glowing eyes. Is AB's ironic at least? I don't know, I can't. It's a little much. It's a little dated at this point. Bizarro David, yes. I know who that guy is, and I still questioned if it was David. I mean, it just looks too much like him. It's like the outfit and everything, too. But yeah, so AB replied to Anissa, and I guess the glowing eyes is just representative of this new AB arc, where he is the star killer, where he is going off. And, spouting out. But, this is Anissa who said, Anissa the Greasy said, nah, dude. You're not that guy. Old meme. Poor choice. Sit with your yap shut and nod along with the imperialist machine while the leopards eat your face. The way they always talk about imperialism, it makes me think of fucking Skyrim. Like, they don't talk about it as like an actual thing. They talk about it like it's some fictional, like... It's always like, I just imagine Skyrim every single time. It's the Imperials! Sit with your yapsha and nod along with the imperialist machine while the leopards eat your face. You chose the bag over your self-respect. Well, I'm sorry to say, Anissa, but you have neither. Yes, Anissa, the moral arbiter of right and wrong. I apologize for not asking your permission before tweeting against Islamophobia. I did not think you would find it so offensive. I'm guessing your response to this tweet is going to be something about me personally, but unlike you, I don't try to make Islamophobia about myself. Got her ass. I mean, auraless? Anissa has no aura? She's such an edgy teen girl. She's auraless, but if this was Skyrim, she would be manaless, magicaless. But then AB also decided to come after Mike from PA. Why would you do that, AB? Did I get him? Did I get him? Where should I be? I don't want to move too much because every time I move, I end up forgetting that I moved my body. Let me just sit here. Let me sit next to AB. Tell him, AB. Let him know what's what. Get him, buddy. Do it.
And then Mike from PA responded and said, Pinta punta wunda juda Jedi.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen AB do. I don't even have anything to say. I mean, it's quite literally just such a Mike the Hutt.
Jedi. And I don't even know why the fuck he gets involved. But again, it's free likes, so God bless him. I could easily block Mike, but he's worth the fun. You know what I mean?
I will say though, this is just so Mike from PA to just say, you can't name one actual thing she did wrong. You are an evil little worm. Like, shut up. Shut up. That stuff's so stupid. He's literally... I mean, it's funny because AB's response quite literally is outlining the things she's doing wrong, which is making Islamophobia about herself. Is like taking Islamophobia and not talking about Islamophobia, but making it a personal issue. And not a personal issue as in the Islamophobia, but between the people, like the people discussing it. It's such an odd thing to even care about. Like, again, I think it shows how much Anissa and Ian are online, because like, why even engage? What's the purpose of engagement? It is just grifting, huh? It's just high-level grifting. Mike looks like he drinks his own piss. That's the only reason. That's the only way he tries to rehydrate. That's why he looks gray. That's why his skin is gray. It's just because he's been slurping up his own supply. You know, I think Ethan's right that iDubbbz's eyes are very close together. I don't know what that says, but I think it is factual. They're a little too close. It's like when I'm making a character in Skyrim and I just start fucking around with the sliders. A lot of Skyrim talk today.
I will say there are some coaches that we've had from personal experience that seem to not respect or believe when someone has a head injury, as we've seen. So also remember that.
Yeah.
Part of the story that drove me crazy was how all of a sudden she went from saying she had this concussion to she's had all these concussions while she was training. And then by the time she was on like your guys' show and these other shows, she's like, I've had 11 minors and 2 majors.
She boxes every session that I box.
Yeah.
So,
Did you want to fight?
I did.
What happened?
I got hit in the head really hard in sparring. I got a concussion.
Oh, damn.
And then I was like, oh no. We went to the neurologist, and he basically had to beg me to stop because he was like, look, like.
Went to the neurologist and they said, no, you gotta stop. I'm begging you. Too much is gone. Too much is damaged. No, this is irreparable damage. What are we gonna do? No, I mean, I have a friend who's had a lot of concussions, and here's the thing. He's taken the precautions at this point to be like, hey, I'm not even going to put myself in a position to even try anything where I could get another concussion. Just ain't worth it.
Your head is not good. I've had a bunch of concussions, like my whole.
yeah, she did sports growing up, so like
hockey and
lacrosse and everything.
When I grew up, playing the sports that I played, it was like you got a concussion or you know your head shut off for a second, and your coach was like, "Are you dizzy? No? Okay, go back out." And sometimes you'd get like multiple. Like I've had.
Again, I have a friend who's had multiple concussions. Like went to the doctor and they're like, "Yeah, so this is another concussion." Oh, thank you so much, Lus, for stopping in for the raid. I really do appreciate it. I couldn't remember what it was called. Thank you so much. It's because on YouTube they don't call it a raid, they call it a redirect. But thank you so much. Yeah, we have a poll going. How drunk are you gonna get for St. Patrick's Day? Make sure to do the poll. What are we at right now? Everybody. Oh, a lot of people are staying sober this St. Patrick's Day. You're all the DDs. Get ready. Your family and friends are not going to stay sober. I'm telling you that. But I have a friend who's, like I'm saying, I have a friend who has had many concussions. Sorry, too many haves and has and hads there. But he has had many concussions, and it's like, it puts you out for a minute. You don't usually just get back up and get back in there and get another concussion. Usually that's like, if that's happening, that's like in the setting of like competing in sports, and like your adrenaline's pumping and stuff. And I don't know. I guess I believe her on so, like, how could you not? But I don't know. Just the way she's describing it doesn't sound like concussions. It just sounds like she hit her head hard. Which, like, yeah, that sucks too. I guess you can have minor concussions. But she's saying, I guess we'd need to hear her say it, but is his name also Mike? What's his name? I can't remember what his name is. Is it also Mike? I don't remember. But he's saying 11 majors. And that's like, I feel like that's like you might die. I think if you have 11 major concussions, I think you might die.
Sports that I played, it was like you got a concussion or you know, your head shut off for a second, and your coach was like, "Are you dizzy? No? Okay, go back out." And sometimes you'd get like multiple. Like I've had at least one major concussion.
Okay, so she said one major concussion. I'm misremembering. I'm mishearing it. All my concussions are showing up right now.
in my past that I went to the hospital for, and 4 minors. I was training, but I have so much brain damage that I can't.
Hockey, lacrosse.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I played men's lacrosse as like from 14 to 21 or 20.
Really?
I got a lot of concussions from that. I have 11 minors and 2 majors.
Okay. 11 minors, that's it. And 2 majors. Maybe that major happened again. You don't know.
Yeah.
Like you can even see Michael in that clip when I like.
Because I guess I could believe her story because that's definitely a change in what she said. Is she said she had 1 major concussion, but I mean that could also just be a product of the concussion that you're not remembering it that well. But I don't know. She's definitely had some number of concussions. Who knows if she's the correct person to tell us how many.
Do move my head like roll after the punch. He like gets super excited about it because like.
Yeah, because she added 1 and then she said the 11 minors. The 11 minor concussions. It's like I don't know if that would be like a lie. I could just see that as misremembering as well, but I already don't believe her that much, so there is that as well. But we are going to get into the previous H3 2025 members drive. Will Ethan survive? H3 show number 123 from 11 months ago. No, that was 1 year ago on St. Patrick's Day. But we are going to take a second and look through a few clips. But before we get into that, I do want to look at this new video by Ian Slater from On the Porch with Ian. And it's called I Got a Hair Transplant in Mexico? Oh, he went for the cheap one. Ooh. We'll see how it turned out. Take that hat off.
I have some shocking news to share. For the last few years, I've been hiding the fact that I am a balding man. I'm sure you're rattled by this unexpected turn of events. It hurts, because as we all know, the balding man is the most shunned man in the world. As Clavicular recently said, to have hair is to have life. To have no hair is to have death. However, I've decided to take hold of the future of my forehead. And last month, I flew to Texas.
Concussions are not defined as minor or major. I'm looking it up and it says There's 3 grades. There's a mild TBI, a moderate TBI, or a severe TBI, which are all different grades of a concussion is below a mild TBI. So a concussion, a mild TBI, a moderate TBI, and a severe TBI, and then concussions have grades 1, 2, and 3. While all concussions are considered mild traumatic brain injuries, major cases indicate higher grade brain injury requiring immediate medical attention to avoid permanent damage. With minor grade concussions, symptoms being headache, dizziness, confusion, nausea, or light sensitivity that clears up quickly with no loss of consciousness. A moderate can include a brief loss of consciousness with similar effects to mild, but lasting longer with up to 30 minutes to a day, with potentials of ringing in the ears and temporary amnesia. And then severe and major grade 3 concussions are they have symptoms including intense headaches, repeated vomiting, slurred speech, severe disorientation, and amnesia for more than 24 hours, and a loss of consciousness for 5 minutes or more. So yeah, she'd have to clarify based on these whether those two Because, yeah, I mean, even in that, it's not as she laid it out as simple as mild or major. There's 3 levels, and she didn't really outline it. Out of those 11 minors, were they all mild, where you just got a little bit dizzy or a headache after hitting your head? Because I could believe that still. Interesting, though. I didn't know that. That's why we look things up around here. We got to make sure. We got to research. I think he's been balding for a while, since he always has a hat on lately. You know, I've been saying it forever, and it's the truth. You don't try and cover what you don't have. You work with what you do have. If it's bald, you go bald. If it's balding, then you can get, you know, the reverse fade. You can get maybe a double mohawk, depending on your balding structure. You could get a mohawk, depending on your balding structure. If you have just a strip down the middle, you could do that. You know, there's a lot to do. There's a lot that you could try and do. My mom's dad is bald, so that means I'm gonna go bald eventually too, I think. Not going to get rid of any hair. Stale 2000 really needs to shave. See, my mom's dad has pretty thick hair. And then my dad's hair is starting to thin, but it's because he's always had long hair and he's worn it in ponytails. And so I think that's pulled on his hair like forever. Because like my dad wears his hair down, but then like when he's going out and stuff, he'll put it in a ponytail for safekeeping, I guess. I don't know. But his hair was a little thinning, but even his dad, and pictures of his grandpa on my mom's, or on my grandma's side, they all have thick hair too. So my dad, I think, is just a special case of his hair getting pulled a little too tight. Will you be drinking along with the pod today, Cap and Q? Should I drink today? I have some vodka and I think it's brandy. I have some vodka and some brandy. The brandy is some that I got for, what's it called? For Chinese New Year's. Yeah, I got this for one Christmas, and we've been opening them up year by year. One Christmas, I got the Exo Brandy, the Napoleon Exo Brandy Zodiac sign. Comes with 12 100 milliliter brandy bottles in the shape of different zodiacs. They have different Chinese zodiacs. So this year is the year of the horse. Last year was the year of the snake. Before that was the year of the dragon. I think it's supposed to be a tiger. But I have a little bit of this left, and then we have some vodka. I still have champagne from the New Year's. Gotta pop it up. I think we also have wine. Yeah, we have like a half a bottle of wine. It might be time. I need to go grab a Guinness. I need a beer. No. But here, let's continue with this. To have hair is to have life. If you have no hair, you have no life. This is a famous quote from Clavicular. The Frame Magi.
However, I've decided to take hold of the future of my forehead. And last month, I flew to Texas, where a car picked me up, drove me across the border into Mexico, and I had a hair transplant. The last time there was a photograph of me without my hat on was this image right here, which looks like it was taken right out of a Project Veritas video. This was an undercover sting operation, and since then, a hat has been gorilla glued to my head ever since. I first had a consultation.
Well, that's gonna make more hair fall out. That was a bad idea.
Hair loss in 2018. Here's a photo. I was actually less bald then than I am now, but to get this procedure done in Los Angeles, they...
Wow. That's getting bad there. You know, I really do feel like Dan and Ian could be related. Not just because they're balding. I feel like there's quite a few similarities that they have.
Less bald
and I
then.
feel like they share a balding pattern. I know Dan shaves pretty regularly at this point. I think his is probably more severe because of the shaving, because of the consistent shaving. But you know, he's trying to show the opposite direction. Ian's just showing what money can really do.
Than I am now. But to get this procedure done in Los Angeles, they quoted me at $19,000. The lobbying by Big Hairline defeated me. As the sands of time progressed through the follicle hourglass, things were getting more and more dire.
Stale makes a shit ton of money. Why doesn't he get a hair transplant? Weren't you listening during the interview, Alex? Stale 2000 isn't going to get a hair transplant because it's part of his brand now. It's how people recognize him. I mean, if he shaved his head or got a new hairstyle, you know, then how is he supposed to pull in this crazy viewership? 1K, 2K, 4K, 15K. I mean, come on. He did the Ian thing too, though. He wore.
This is a message to Congresswoman Beth Van Dyne.
Is this just his meta? His meta is just making letters to people, sending virtual video letters.
2. Tell us about the conversation that you had with Dan Clancy, the CEO of Twitch.
You just don't get it, Alex. Fucking hater. I love that he still has this. This is still the banner. This is gonna be me later. He looks fucking trashed. Why does he look shit-faced? But see, balding, it's not the end of the world. It's just the end of your hair. That's fine.
Dramatic representation of the following few years. In my head, this was way more artistic, but as I was doing it, I felt like I was in a Silence of the Lambs bonus scene, but here it is anyway. The state of this mannequin was more or less where my hairline was in the year 2026. So I decided, let's just go for this. I spent months and months doing research, delving into the bald forums, where the Mr. Clean mystics were poring over the perfect hair transplant.
How to not be bald in life. How to not be spiritually bald.
Ultimately, in my receding research, it led me to a doctor in Mexico. This man was more or less the patron saint of the balding Reddit community. This man was highly sought after, a line of cue balls pouring into his office. But I waited and I persisted. At the start of February, a cancellation appeared. I had 1 week to get myself to Mexico, so I quickly booked a flight and sailed off. Packing right now. I'm leaving for my hair transplant in a few hours. What do I bring? A hairbrush? Do I bring
that dome of yours, buddy boy?
Some mane and tail? Soon I'm gonna be as fuzzy as this man. All right, I just ordered these off Amazon. Lined hats. For a nice, smooth, protective layer. Also got this silk bonnet. Now we're cooking. I just got a notification that my flight has been delayed about an hour. I have a connecting flight. There's about a 20-minute window where I still can make it. I just ran so far. I made it. They're like, "Are you in? We didn't expect you to make it." They don't know what's going on under this hat. I had the speed of the Flash in me. I made it to Texas. I'm walking to my hotel. I just hit Whataburger. I got a mile to walk. It's 11:40 at night.
What's your guys' Whataburger order? I usually get the burger with some fries. They also got What a Chicken, which is their chicken sandwich. They also have tenders, I think, now. They recently had a Dr. Pepper, like, it was like a Dr. Pepper milkshake. Disgusting. Absolutely horrid. Why would, like, what makes you think that that's going to be a good idea? Make it a slushie or something. It was a milkshake, if I'm not mistaken. Whataburger. Yeah, it's their Dr. Pepper Blackberry Shake. It's a blend of vanilla shake base with Dr. Pepper. It doesn't say ice cream. I don't like that. Vanilla shake base with Dr. Pepper syrup and a sweet, prominent blackberry flavor. I'd do a Dr. Pepper slushie, like a slushie. That'd be good. You know, I remember back in the day going to 7-Eleven and getting a Mountain Dew slushie. They'd have one random one every once in a while. You'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? They still got Mountain Dew slushie? Where can I get a Mountain Dew slushie? Where can I get my top? Yeah, it is 7-Eleven. What the fuck is this? Okay. There was like a recipe for it online, but the way it appeared, I thought that there was a device that specifically made Mountain Dew slushies. It just, the way it was showing it was showing an image next to the link, but sorry, I'm getting distracted by Whataburger. By Whataburger. What a burger? What a burger? Waterburger. What a Chicken is a cute name, but a terrible sandwich. I've never had it personally.
Hey, Smoothie King.
You gotta get the spicy ketchup, even if you don't use it. I always say, they always go, can I get you any condiments or extra whatever? And I go, no. Only spicy ketchup. So yes, not no.
I ain't never seen one in person. It's like a moose.
Yeah, I guess it is just 7-Eleven has the Mountain Dew slushie. I just haven't been to 7-Eleven in forever. There actually is one, like, more in the city. Like, more in town. Or actually, I think there's one not that far away. Time to go to 7-Eleven. Get disappointed. I need to go on 7-Eleven for Slushy Day.
I've never
Slurpee Day.
Seen a moose in person either. Big exciting things are happening out here in Texas. The following morning, I had a delicious on-brand waffle before waiting for a driver to come pick me up. A black sedan with tinted windows showed up to my hotel, and I hopped right in, and he drove me into Mexico.
Hey, welcome to Mexico.
Thank you.
Rio Grande, Texas, Mexico, Rio Grande.
Ah.
There it is, huh?
Now, I wasn't able to really film the procedure, but a quick little rundown of how a hair transplant works. Back in the day, they used to just take a strip of your scalp and just staple it to the front, looking like a Guillermo del Toro extra. But more recently, hair transplants are a bit easier to manage. You notice how people that are balding have this egg in the nest look? That's because the hairs on the back and the sides of your head are much more impervious to the process.
Ooh, pull time for the subathon? Is that what you're saying? Oh, look it. He's ready to get jolly. Is he as jolly as he is here, though? I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll find out. Yes, the 2026 Subathon, St. Patrick's Day Spectacular. St. Patrick's Day Subathon. Big ups, big ups. But I'll get this poll started. And I was looking it up to see what's in the spicy ketchup. And the main thing is it's red jalapeno pepper puree mixed with the tomato concentrate and then some other spices and stuff. Just a few.
That result in balding. They take these hairs from the back and move them to the front, where they're much more strengthened against future balding. Now, I opted to do this procedure over 2 days with 3,400 hair follicles removed and transplanted. I had to lay flat on my stomach for hours and I couldn't move as they removed the hairs from the back of my head. And all I was left with were my thoughts. Bald, 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 bald. Just repeating in my brain. Bald. A quick note, before the surgery started, they had to shave my head. So here's the big reveal.
He looks good bald. You know, Ian, if this all ends up going wrong and your hair ends up falling out even worse, if the skin on your head starts peeling very badly, you know, at least your dome shape is fine. Come on.
Oh my god.
Afterwards,
you know what's funny? This proves to me too.
So here's the big reveal.
This proves to me how much Dan looks like Hunger FF, because Ian, even fully bald, doesn't look like Hunger FF that much. Dan just kind of looks like Hunger. It's just what it is.
Oh my god.
Afterwards, I had a very, very delicious lunch. They fed me, and I got to watch the Hunger Games. Shout out to Rachel Zegler. Love her, the GOAT.
I think the catch-22 is that hiding your baldness with a hat is just going to make you go bald faster. That sucks if true, Madman. I think that generally is true. Is you do want to do the least amount of pulling on the follicles as you can if you have issues with balding. So like ponytails or hats or beanies, like loose fitting things will probably do best. Like that's why like something like a bonnet is good, because it's like a protective layer for your hair to prevent it from being pulled in different ways. And then you can, you know, obviously put it around your actual head. But yes, interesting.
After the removal, I got to sit up and watch TV while they took the hairs they removed and slowly implanted them in the front of my head. Once day one was finished, a driver took me back to my hotel in Texas, where I began to recover. This is night one. I can't move really like at all. There's
God. I don't like this. I never like watching hair transplants because it's like, man. For some, like, I feel like getting a tattoo hairline is better than this somehow. And not that the outcome's better, because obviously some hair transplants work very well. So, like, don't get me wrong there. But I just think in general, like, it's less jarring to see somebody with, like, a head tattoo. It might bleed the same to start, though. Who knows? I feel like scalp tattoos don't still. It's not that bad. The worst would be the itchy scalp you can't scratch. Yeah. I mean, I would just be feeling like my head's like my brain's exposed or something. Like they just ripped the flesh off my head.
There's a couple rules. I have to sleep with an elevated scalp, and I have to sleep on my back. Look at the dome, man. Look at the freaking dome, dude. I ordered 2 DoorDash sandwiches, and I opened the door.
Reconnection was successful. The hell just happened? I just like dropped out completely, but we're still here. No issues. You know, YouTube is both the best and worst website in that sometimes it will just completely shit the bed and like cut out my stream. And I don't think it's my internet. I feel like it's YouTube, but it also won't end the stream. So that's good. It's a positive. We're still here, though. I thought it was my internet. It's been facky lately. How many people's internet has been fucked up? Are they doing something? The internet providers across the world they're trying to hinder us.
There's only a couple more hours left of work, so I had another delicious lunch. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and quite quickly, the procedure was over. I made my way back to the hotel for one more night in Texas before heading back home tomorrow and starting the recovery process. Day 2 is done. Hair transplant is finished. I have some instructions here. For 4 weeks, no sunburns. Luckily, I don't ever look at the sun or go outside. No chlorine water from the pool. No salt water from the ocean. That's gonna be tough. God, I love jumping in the freaking ocean. And no high levels of stress. That one I will break. I can only do button-ups, so I grabbed the most obnoxious button-ups I could find. So I guess I'll wear this to the airport tomorrow. Space. A whale jumping out of the ocean. My mom said I looked like Mark Zuckerberg meta avatar. A little bit of information about the transplant. They have these charts. Which zones of your head? Each follicle contains a certain amount of hairs. 2 to 3 hairs per follicle. That's usually what most people end up with. He said if you get 4 hairs per follicle, that's a gold. I got 309 golds, but here's the real thing. He says if you get 5 magic hairs in one follicle, that's finding a diamond.
Because, yeah, what they're doing is they pull from the back. They basically thin the other parts of your hair in trying to, you know, replant the hairs elsewhere. And so I've heard this before, actually. I've seen other things on, like, hair transplants. And yeah, so having having more hairs, you can just have like a wealth of hair, of extra hairs in your follicles. Which is interesting because it's like to have somebody that has such dense hair while also balding seems like an interesting dichotomy.
I love the Minecraft terminology. He goes, most operations, you find 1 diamond. Most of the time 0 though. I had 6 diamonds, absolute diamond head. They were up there treasure hunting. There were 5 nurses in the room. So there were 6 humans all crowded around my dome at the border. The border agent looked at me. I had the blue medical hat on. He looks at me, he goes, medical procedure? I go, yep. He goes, what'd you get done? I said, hair transplant. He opens my passport, looks at my picture and goes, you have hair in this photo. Doesn't look like you needed a transplant. I said, what you're looking at in that photo is an illusion. And he went, all right, have a good rest of your trip. Signing out from Bald City. Following morning, I had to go back for another Texas waffle. And then I got ready to head out. Back to LA today. I got my ugly ass but beautiful shirt on.
It's pretty wrinkled. Got to use that hotel ironing board. I always like to get the use out of my hotel rooms. You know, I know he put everything inside of the drawers. So why not pull out that ironing board? It's ready to go just for you.
To the airport looking nuts. I just had breakfast in the hotel lobby. Every single person was looking at my head. I just very gingerly put this hat on.
You know, and this isn't like going to Turkey. Like when you go to Turkey, everybody knows like, okay, they're getting hair transplants. We get it. We've seen this before. This is just a bunch of Texans and Mexicans being like, what's this guy doing?
All right, I'm back home. From now on, every 15 minutes for the next 3 days, I have to spray my head with this special saline spray.
How do you sleep?
Later today, I have to take a shower, so I'll remove the bandage. Overall, should be fairly straightforward healing process. So yeah, the crops will be watered. The garden has been planted. Now we just got to grow the seeds. All right, so that brings us to today. It's been about...
Yeah, just continuously wearing the hat, I think, is probably an issue, and I'd be surprised if they didn't tell him that. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not true.
3 weeks since I had the transplant. My head has mostly recovered. The hair that I currently have is going to fall out, and then it grows back in. They told me I won't see full results for about 8 months, so hopefully by the end of the year, I will have hair again. I currently have some hair there, so I'm going to go ahead and do a hairline reveal just so.
Yes. Hats generally do not cause hair loss, and it says it's such a... This is why you don't look at the AI thing. I think it can, but it doesn't usually, because it's saying like, well, obviously it's still going to get oxygen from your blood. Who thinks a hat is like depleting my hair's oxygen resources? That's not what I think is happening. But it says like friction alopecia type of stuff. Oh, wait. In a study done on Cleveland Clinic, a study of 92 male identical twins found that men who wore a hat every day experienced less hair loss at the temples than their non-hat wearing twins. On the other hand, a study of 98 identical female twins found that absence of hat use was associated with increased hair loss in women. I don't know why they'd frame that as if those are two different things. Those are the same statements, just phrased as if they are different. Yeah, so you can get traction alopecia, but most alopecia is either genetic or genetic, hormonal, or some kind of other condition. Oh, I guess this is those hats that he was showing earlier, huh? He was showing the hats with the silk, and then he has the bonnet. So that makes sense. Okay. My bad, my bad. He's thinking ahead.
So you guys can see, here it is, the big moment. All right. This is what it's going to look like. This was completely empty before. Hopefully I will have haircuts by the end of the year. Overall, I'm happy that I did it. It's something I've wanted to do for a while. And
I think it's just the issue of it grows at different paces right now. So he's going to have to let that grow out for a while. And then, like he's saying, then get a haircut, shave it down. The hairline's looking strong, though.
And I figure I'd be open about it in case anyone else is thinking about doing it. It was a good experience. I'm going to go ahead and play that mannequin footage.
Louis Theroux has or had alopecia? Interesting. I didn't know that.
In reverse. Father Time.
What did it look like before? He showed it for a second here. Let me... Like, it's definitely worse right here. Like, you could definitely see the immediate improvement that was made, because this is like... It's gone. It's far gone at this point.
It was a good experience. I'm going to go ahead and play that mannequin footage in reverse. Father Time, suck it, dude. Fountain of Youth, haircuts are back. All my hats going right into the trash. Goodbye.
Walk with me. Let's leave.
No, you could sell those.
Behind.
Some hat collector would love those.
Walk.
No, Ian. Don't do it.
With me. There's something else.
Not the Rough Riders. No.
We need to find.
No, I'm going to have to wear hats for the next few months. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hats going back on. This was just a little update video for you guys as I work on the next 2 animal
It's probably
documentaries.
a medication that will help his hair follicles grow in thicker and healthier, so they'll also fall out and grow back in better. Yeah, so it takes time. But it's looking, I mean, like I said, you can see...
This was just a little up.
You can see the immediate difference, though, just literally in his hairline, so... Great stuff. Great stuff. But now we have 15 minutes from when they're scheduled, or 13 minutes. They're scheduled at 12 p.m. at noon. High noon. But let's take a look in the past to see what they did last year. I was actually in trying to find this. I forgot how many of these they've done at this point. Like, it's kind of impressive how many they've done. Because what? Do I have to look up Subathon for all of them? This might be all of them. But 11 months ago, then this one was 2 years ago, this one was 2 years ago. Why does this one only say, oh, this one was, okay. These are actually wrong. This one's from 3 years ago, this one's from 2 years ago, and then the one I have pulled up is from a year ago, which is this one. And this is the one we're waiting on. Wow. So this is the fourth. This is the fourth H3 Subathon St. Patrick's Day Spectacular. Members Drive. I recommend watching his other videos about the water reservoir and the cat shelter. Heartwarming stuff. Yeah, everyone go check out On the Porch with Ian. He's definitely growing the channel into something pretty nice. I like what he's been doing over there. A lot of great stuff. But yes, indeed. I think it's interesting to see how it always starts, right? Let's just do this. Let's see how it started and how it ended.
Oh, top of the morning to you, laddies. It's, of course, our biggest day of the year. To St. Patches. God bless the St. Patrick. Oh, he got rid of the snakes in the aisles. Oh, St. Patrick.
So high spirits, everybody looking great, ready to go. And by the end...
Although it's your guys' last time seeing him on the show, we're all going to see him tomorrow.
I did think this is what, 9 hours long? My God. Yeah, they're going to be there for a minute, but this one was 9 hours long, and they went through like such an arc here. They're just fully dead at this point.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Thank God.
And I'll get to give him a kiss on the lips and give him a tight hug.
Aw. We love Ian.
We do.
Yeah, and then the dyed black hair too. Just the transition into it is pretty great. But we had some great stuff throughout the whole thing. Got absolutely plastered. This was probably one of my favorite parts. Was the improv theater with Ethan and Olivia. So, how long is this? I think I want to watch this part. This is my favorite section, so I want to check this out.
You want a bandana?
I think this is also when Ethan became absolutely plastered. This is like when he was at the most insanely drunk.
Banana?
Dread Pirate Robert.
Or actually, I think it was after this when they taped him to the wall. That was probably when he was most drunk. But maybe I'll show that at the end if we have a little bit of time.
All right, where are we going?
Do you want to put the bow back?
We got to do the Hamilton bit.
Yes. So we are behind on 2 stretch goals.
All right, what do
Weren't
we
we
got?
gonna look like sisters when we sang?
Well, you have to do my makeup, right?
Yeah.
Say what now?
We're gonna set up for the Hamilton thing.
Am I doing his makeup 1st?
No,
that's
How about
till
this,
way
Olive?
later.
We'll do one, and then after the makeup, we'll do another.
Okay.
So basically, which one do you want to do? You want to do
Dear Theodosia.
Dear Theodosia? I love that one.
I love that one.
As a father,
Oh, same.
well, and my son's name is Theodore, so
Yeah.
kind of, I'm all in.
So true.
Yeah.
Who do
You're
you want
Hamilton.
to be? You want me to be? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sorry.
Love that.
And you
Burr
take
has
the-
a great. Burr is fantastic.
Burr is so good. Burr's so good.
All right, so Ethan, you need to get into. There's a costume change.
You
So
know you're
why
gonna
don't you
take the lower
take care of that?
harmony.
Just come over.
Just come on over there.
We need
Hey.
to.
Oh. That was pretty chill.
Oh, slick,
Pretty.
Oh my God, I wanted to see how big this sweet potato was that you got. This is insane. I'm gonna pull this up. It's just a little big. Sorry, I had to share, but I made sure to crop it a little bit. Don't want to dox you. Don't want those people that can go like, I saw the wall. That type of wall is only used in these four places. It's absolutely insane. Where did you get that from? Not safe for work. Definitely not safe for work. A huge potato.
Chill. When we do this again in the future, we should just have Ethan sit in a wheelchair. So whenever we need to move him, we can just
roll him out.
Just roll him out.
That's a good point.
Ooh.
That's a false tip.
You'll get hurt.
Everything's on fire today.
That's a really funny idea.
You should sell that idea to Netflix.
Yes.
Just your regular grocery store, and they just sent it to you. They say, they want a sweet potato, they'll get a sweet potato. And since you the sweet potato.
Ethan in a wheelchair.
Yeah, true. Technically on a wheelchair. All right.
Don't roll on the flag.
Ethan. Ethan. Yeah, don't roll over the cables. Just stand up, for God's sakes, man.
Our cable management is not happy with you.
It's the.
He refuses to stand up.
To stand up.
Oh wait, let me change my shirt.
He's making it through.
Okay.
Anyway, he shaved his eyebrows too. Here, I'm gonna skip ahead just a little bit. We'll wait till he's in costume. We'll get to the point when he's in costume, and then we'll get it started.
You're gonna get in costume.
Oh no, I'm sorry, everybody. No,
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the way that where am I looking? The way that the show is working at this point is Hamilton and Burr. If you don't know, spoiler: Burr kills Hamilton.
Well, that didn't happen yet.
Right, but at the beginning of the play, he says that he killed him, so you know. If you're in the audience, you know at this point.
What did he say?
And I'm the one who shot him.
He should. I always thought he should have said killed him.
You know, they should have dyed his hair after this bit. They wouldn't have needed the wig. Got him.
That's an interesting, because I've thought about that too.
Doesn't mean the same thing.
You're right, and also kill is, the definition is much more weighted.
He killed him.
He killed him.
Yeah, he didn't just shoot him. No.
Sister. So at this point in the show, Burr, who we know as an audience member has killed Hamilton, they both have newborns, and they're standing on either sides of the stage, both on the lip, and they're in single spots, so they're not in the same place.
Anyone else never seen Hamilton? Well, now you don't need to. There's almost no point as it stands. You've seen Hamilton. You've seen enough. I feel out of the loop. Honestly, their love for Hamilton, I think, is funny because Hamilton is the one, like, I feel like it's loved, but it is also heavily mocked. Not to the scale of Cats, which isn't really liked that much. Well, I guess the musical's liked. People hate the movie more. The musical's liked. But I feel like Hamilton, I don't know. It's not bad, but it's definitely not the best. I wouldn't say I'd recommend it.
And they're both speaking to their kids. And it's a moment of vulnerability and softness for both of these men who will never see that in each other because the other kills the
lives,
other.
but in disgrace.
Yes, correct.
And Hamilton dies, of course.
Cheers.
Cheers, my dude.
All right, hit us with it.
Cheers, my dude.
Now, is this royalty free or are we going to get claimed?
We're going to get claimed in 2 seconds.
Okay, fuck it.
Wait, you're saying fuck it?
Well, what do we got? We gonna do?
We got nothing. That was the problem.
I talked
to you about it before the show.
I said just fuck it up.
There was no time. We were going live in 2 seconds.
Do we want to do it later?
We can do it like a cappella, no?
I believe in you guys.
This is your pitch it to hell.
This is your moment. You're like Eminem right now.
Yeah.
What are you saying? With the music or no?
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's gotta be.
That's a tough.
I gotta say, Dan's playing it a little too professional here. I think you can risk the claim from Hamilton on the members stream. Gotta be honest. I mean, I know it's 9 hours. That ad revenue was probably pretty good. But I think it's okay.
Pitch it the fuck, Zach.
Pitch it. Olivia, you got this.
But then
He has a great voice.
Yeah.
Good.
Should we just go without the
I think the song sounds fine without the music. It's mostly
go ahead.
them.
It's like capella,
bro.
we can.
It sounds fine.
Good carry.
Are you sure you don't want me to just play the karaoke
I
track?
want the karaoke bad.
Play it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
If it gets claimed, we'll just cut it out and we'll post it as a highlight.
What a nightmare, though, to cut it out. What a shame.
It's not a
I know
nightmare.
he's
It's
up like 2 walk.
karaoke. Are you ready? Here.
Seeing Dan was worried for nothing. For nothing.
Go.
Dan did not enable raids. Dan's fucking it up again. Grrr. It says redirect privileges needed. Ask H3 Podcast to add you to their live redirect list in community settings. But I could do random NASA spaceflight.
Smile, I am undone. My son, look at my son.
Yes.
Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There is so much more inside me now. Ooh, Philip, when you outshine the morning sun, my son, when you smile, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart.
You knows it.
My father wasn't around.
My father wasn't around.
I swear that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes.
I'll make a million mistakes.
I'll make the world safe and sound for you. There will come an age of audience.
Oh, this will be fun. Everybody's got to do this. Well, I mean, see, this is why you need to make multiple bingo sheets, because everybody's going to win. We'll see if we get a bingo here. So they have Ethan breaks or destroys a prop, an emergency button. Ethan blames Dan for something. Nathaniel Klansman appearance. There's a bad poll. Ethan spills a drink. AB has to repeat a joke. Traffic report. Dan screams. Harley says, dump him out. These are all basically free spaces, I feel like. I feel like every single one of these has been a free space so far. The show starts 15 minutes late. 15 minutes plus late. Oh, we're getting there. We might have the first one. We're already 1 minute late. We're already 1 minute late, so we'll see. Someone says, this is a bad idea. Free space. Again, these all seem like free spaces. This doesn't seem like a bingo board. This seems like a checklist. This seems like what they're going to do each step of the way. I'm going to comment that. This is just a checklist. Whatever. Ethan starts singing. Chat gaslights Ethan. Tamara and Ethan get in a fight. Watch talk. Someone asks, should we order food? Zach calls out someone being Jewish. I'm going to enhance this. Nate asks. Nate or Love asks, should we order food? Zach calls out someone being Jewish. Someone escorts Ethan to the bathroom. Ethan begs chat to stop gifting subs. Ethan gets a tattoo. Ethan fails a sobriety test. Ethan surpasses 8 hours, or stream surpasses 8 hours, and Hila laughs until she cries. I think we're going to get multiple bingos here. I've got to be honest. I think we're getting multiple bingos across the board, maybe some diagonals, some ups and downs, some acrosses, all that jazz. Some great stuff. What is everyone's drink of choice? See, I'm not a very heavy drinker. When I drink, I usually go for either like a beer, I'll just drink like some beer, or if I'm going for like liquor, I usually don't do a I don't like shots too much, because it's like if I'm doing shots, I'm gonna need a chaser anyways. So I usually do like a screwdriver, which is just a vodka and orange juice, because like when they do it right, tastes a little strong, but it'll get you pretty fucked up. And I drink like 1 or 2 of those and I'll be good. Either that or like a Moscow Mule. If they have the right cups for it, a Moscow Mule is pretty fire. But those are probably my 2 go-tos if I'm not going to just get a beer and get like a Modelo or something. If I'm getting a beer, it's either a Modelo or a Corona. If I had to go with something else, maybe like, I don't know, anything but Coors Light. Having a tall can of beer that's it. Too old and unwell to get drunk. Okay, that's 1 though. And 1 can do it. Having 1 and that's it. Or so they say. PBR? I love a good PBR. I will do PBR. See, I've had a lot of PBR in my life. Some Pabst Blue Ribbon, for those who don't know. For those who are uncultured. But I will say that having drank so many of them, it's just because it's the cheap beer. I get it. I'll get it because it's cheap. But having gotten it so much, I do think that the taste is just kind of worn on me a bit. Like I haven't gotten it in a minute, purely because I know that it's just another cheap beer. Love a marg. Who doesn't love a marg?
Nation will
Wow.
That's my sister.
You'll have the tears from my eyes.
That's my karaoke sister.
That was beautiful. Something you don't see very often. And then they did leg waxing. That was pretty nice. Not gonna lie, Nate's hair looks pretty crazy here.
Yeah, that's a lot of hair.
Look, there's no hair, man. You're clean as a whistle, bro.
Oh, sorry, I went too far.
He's really hard, man. I'm not even gonna look.
Oh, poor Nate.
Yeah.
All right, Nate, you ready?
Yeah. I'm like,
All right, he's ready.
And go.
Oh, okay. Wasn't the worst, but man, that's a lot of hair.
Look, there's only.
Do you think we'll get a surprise Olivia appearance? I saw some people talking about it. Some people are also saying that they remember, like, that they might have talked about that at some point when she was officially, like, not going to be coming back to the show. They said that she might come back for, like, subathons and stuff like that. I don't know if they said that she would, but I feel like they did reference it in the context of, like, her possibly coming back for segments and stuff. But we already know Guam, Kate, girl with a microphone. Any other names? She's going to be there today along with Harley, the After Dark crew. But we can't forget, along with the After Dark crew, is Doovid. Sorry, I almost forgot him. The singing extraordinaire that we showed earlier. I still couldn't figure out who that person was. I forget. But shout out Doovid, the Magic Man. You know, he's here and then he's gone in an instant, like a magic trick. You know, you get it. But we know they're going to be there for sure. I could imagine Rich Lux showing up. That's a possibility. Anybody else? Oh, Infabren, I feel like is probably going to come because he was there. He showed up early on Friday and showed up for the episode. I feel like Infabren is probably going to come again for this. Who else? Maybe the guy that makes all the fleshlights. What's his name? We'll probably get Avery in studio at some point. Hopefully. I like a good Avery appearance. I feel like that's also always a possibility during these. Uncle Gabe is a possibility because he should be back by now. So that might be true. It'd be nice to have Uncle Gabe on. Ooh, possibly Ian. I don't know though. His hair transplant, he's probably got to keep it a little grounded for now. You know, he doesn't want to do too much travel, get worked up. Did they say Martin? I didn't hear that last episode. So Martin's for sure. We get Martin. Ooh, I love some water talk. Avery would be Clest. I hope so. For some weird reason, I feel like Ethan talking about Oliver last week seemed like something. Could it be? An Oliver Tree appearance would be pretty crazy. And Ethan does do that where he does like the fake out, where he talks shit about Oliver, because that's the whole bit, is their hatred of each other. So I could see that being just a quick little, you know, planting of the seeds for what could be. But this one might run like the last one and be over 8 hours long, pushing 9. And if it pushes longer than that, I think last year's, it was their longest stream ever, if I'm not mistaken. Because how long? How long was... Yeah, it was. The longest ever they did before was the Justin Roiland and Alex Hirsch charity special back in 2018. So that was back all the way in 2018 and was 8 hours and 6 minutes. And this one, 2025 members drive, was almost 9 hours, 8 hours and 55 minutes, going for 49 minutes longer than the one in 2018. Could this year's run over 9 hours? Is it possible? Is it possible? Ethan and Oliver together would be utter chaos. Yes, it would. But that's what we want to see. Yeah, not Justin. Bad look, bad look. Honestly, though, this was a great episode. Looking back on it, it's soured by Justin Roiland. And honestly, some of his like appearance within the episode was also like kind of lackluster. I don't think maybe it was in this one. I don't know if it was in this appearance. There was one where he was just like solving a Rubik's Cube the whole time. And he's like, I'm decompressing type of thing. But this one also had Joey Salads, another questionable character. I will say we can confidently we can with a high level of confidence say that Ethan is not a very good judge of character. I'm sorry to say. I think Ethan has good values as he presents them, but his judge of character is not there. And this is the one where Joey Salads gets pepper sprayed, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there it is. Oh, look, it's Moses in the back. Was this the one where he gets pepper sprayed? Maybe not. He's just doing a bunch of other stuff. He's dead.
Oh, you all right?
I'm just gonna break my keto diet. Give me a fucking pizza.
Yeah, break the keto diet. Who needs it? Maybe this wasn't when they pepper sprayed him. Or maybe I'm just missing it. They do it at some point. Go watch the full 8 hours to see if it was that episode. Love Post Malone and his music, but he seems like a fair weather friend in general. Yeah. I don't see Post Malone coming on the podcast anytime soon. Yeah, Ethan talked about it before. Ethan has a family, and Post became a superstar with touring and all that. So they slowly lost contact, but they're still cool. See, I think it's similar to like his friendship with Joji, with George Miller, but I think with Joji it felt more personal because they were like they did more stuff together, like videos and stuff like that. Whereas Post Malone started as a musician that Ethan became friends with. So I feel like it always kind of had that more casual sort of like relationship. But yeah. 6-minute podcast warning. We've got the warning in. Ooh. Will it be? Could it be? So we have 1 minute. 1 minute. Wait. Let me pull up that Instagram post again. 1 minute, and we already have one little thing to go. We have one little bingo space to check off. Show starts 15 plus minutes late. We're at 15 now, so there we go. They're officially 15 minutes late. Check that one off your bingo sheets, everybody. Okay. We're starting off strong. That's in the row with we have two. We're good to go. Ethan starts singing, possibly. Will it be 311? That's the question. Will it be 311 or will it be I always mix up all the bands. What's the one that Ethan likes? It's one of the threes, right? I mix up all the bands that have different threes in the name, like 3 Doors Down, 3 Days Grace, 311. There we go. There's another one. Whoa, amber is the color of your energy. Whoa. Third Eye Blind. Thank you. I knew it was another 3. Third Eye Blind. God damn it. What's their hit? Oh yeah, Semi-Charmed Life. The one about smoking meth. Do. I'm packed and I'm moving, smiling, she's living, she's golden, she lives for me, says she lives for me, ovation, her own motivation, she comes round and she goes down on me, and now I make her smile like a drug for you. Do ever what you want to do, coming over you. Coming home with you. This song is so, the flow is crazy. Keep it on, smile, what we going through? One stop, rhythm that divides you. And I speak to you like the chorus to the verse. Chop another line like a code with a curse. Coming like a freak show takes the stage. We give in the games to play. She said, I want something else to get me through this semi-charm kind of life. A baby, I want something else. I'm not listening when you say goodbye. Good song. Everybody only cares about the chorus, right? I like the ending part when it's like, see, I love songs that are just like super upbeat, but are about like super depressing stuff, like becoming a meth addict. Yeah, the part where it's like, I believe in the sand beneath my toes, the beach it gives a feeling, and the earth. It's such a weird song. It's like that other song, like Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones by Counting Crows, where it has such a weird flow to it. But Counting Crow, at least Semi-Charm kind of life, or Semi-Charm Life, it rhymes. How long y'all think the stream will be? We're hoping 9 hours. I'm hoping it'll beat that it'll beat last year's, because last year's was the longest stream they've ever done at 8 hours and 55 minutes. They could theoretically do a stream for 12 hours. That's how long the streams can go for. Blister in the Sun by by Violent Femmes. That's the when I'm walking off myself and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might. Let me go on as I blister in the sun. Let me go on. Big hands, I know you're the one. Yeah, I want to see him get taped to a wall now. Will we get another wall taping? That's a good question.
How can I can't say more stuff. I'm taped to the wall, brother. Fucking goddamn, bro. This ain't no kind of fika, man. I'm taped to the wall. We were watching Love is Blind Sweden. It's very good. They're very bizarre. Everyone there. And what do you mean? We were literally talking about it together how they're bizarre. I don't know why. But they always go about fika. They always go on about fika. It's like... Hila, where's the rest of the lyrics, please? That's not it. The next song is Guns and what's? Oh, I love
the next. Oh wait, we started. Here we go. Sorry, it was quiet. I didn't hear it. Oh, it was turned all the way down. But yes, the next song is by Guns N' Roses. Thank you all so much for stopping in. I really do appreciate everybody. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I'll be back again. We'll be back again tomorrow as well for another stream, just some regular stuff. But I really do appreciate everybody for stopping in again. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member of this and become a member over there. You know, it's all about the fun. So thank you all so much for watching. This is Captain Quasar signing off.